Hello everybody, welcome back to Campicola's workshop. As you can see, there's been some issue with my mobility scooter electric motor. After about 18 months venerable service and much abuse in high temperatures and overloading, it's failed. So in this video, part one, I'm just going to show you the tool I made up to make my life easier when disassembling this motor. It's so far worked very well for me. In the next few parts, I'm not quite sure how many parts of the video there's going to be, but certainly in the second part I'm going to show you the diagnosis I did of the motor whilst in situ in the scooter, and then why I decided I had to disassemble it, and the diagnosis I've done with the motor stripped, and how I did it, obviously how I stripped the motor. So that's what's coming up. So I'll continue with this video, and we'll just have a look at the base I made up. So you can see here I've got the stator assembly on top of this, and it's nice and comfortably sitting on a foam pad, so it's not damaging the windings underneath. You can see I've put in a circular piece of wood there that exactly or just slightly underfits this assembly here, the side, the circumference of this. Okay, so that side goes in. I've also made a gap here so I can put this side of the motor in comfortably without damaging it, and you can see the wires not getting snagged under there. This would also allow me to put in a bolt on this side, bolt this. If I had a full tyre, for example, I could bolt this under there and then rotate the tyre, and also take measurements from that if required to, whilst the motor is actually moving. So that's maybe the first 2 points about this. I'll just turn it back round because I need it this side up for the next purpose of this system. So what we're going to do now is put the rotor on down here, and you can see I've left some space down here to put this rotor on, so that safely sits down there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm wearing gloves, by the way, because the this rotor is going to snap up onto these magnets here, and that's partly why we've got it in a controlled environment, and we're going to put the motor on in here. So I'm going to drop the motor in like this just in case it does snap up. Okay, so that's the motor in place. So this will be our assembly. Then I'm going to gently bring this up, get my fingers out of the way, and there you can see it's engaged without too much fuss. So that's how that part worked. To disengage the rotor, what I've done, obviously, as you remember, there's foam under here, so it's cushioning the windings. I'm going to put pressure on this 2 sides of the rotor here, and I'm going to push gently but firmly off, and then it snaps back down to the bottom of my little device there. So you can see that's quite easy now to get the rotor off, and obviously I needed to get the rotor off for the repairs that I'm doing. More about that in part 2. Okay, so that's the little tool I made up to help me with this. I'm going to be doing some a lot of testing and a lot of repairing, so see you in part 2 of the video. I hope I've tempted you to come and see that. If you like what I'm doing, please consider subscribing, please like the video and watch more. Thanks a lot.